हथ जोड़ के फतेह परवान करनी। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। गुरु ग्रंथ साहब जी नहीं, पर जिहड़े पंज प्यारे आ, हमेशा हर साल की तरह जिहड़ी इन्हां ने सेवा कीती, आपां इन्हां नूं भी धन्नवाद करना। दास ने वैलिंगटन आर्च विच पंजाबी विच गल कीती सी शुरुआत च, तो दास हुण खिमा चाहुंदा भी अंग्रेजी विच दो तीन खास सुनेहे जरूर मीडिया राहीं पहुंचाने। Today is the 4th of June. On the 28th of June, 24 days from now, there will be a mass lobby of the UK Parliament. And the issue, Khalistan. No other issue, Khalistan. And the reason for that is we are challenging every single member of Parliament in this country. And I want each of you to remember, because you are going to have to challenge your MP in your town and in Parliament. And what do you want to say? Firstly, the Sikhs had a kingdom under Maharaja Ranjit Singh. And in 1849, it was the British that annexed the Sikh kingdom. Remember that fact, because you must be able to look your member of parliament in the eye and say, we had a Sikh kingdom and you took it away from us. They should bow their heads in shame. They got into Anglo-Sikh treaties. And 100 years later, in 1947, the UK government, led by Clement Attlee, a Labour Prime Minister, offered the Sikhs a homeland. That's the second fact you must remind them. And why are we taking the voice of Khalistan to our members of parliament? Because those that want a Hindu Rashtra are trying to silence your voices in this country, in Canada, in America, in Australia, that you should not be asking for the re-establishment of a Sikh kingdom. And these British politicians, I don't care which political party they belong to, must know it's our birthright. We had a kingdom, we will have a kingdom, and they cannot stand in our way. Politicians in this country, what did they do? They divided our homeland between India and Pakistan. I'm indifferent to India and Pakistan. That's our history. Those of you that lived in Pakistan and in partition, your families had to move, you will know the hurt. When the time comes, and that time is very near, there are superpowers watching the situation in India. India is the most populous country in the world, but it is led by extremists, terrorists, and they know that. It's the same people they stopped coming to the UK and America, and they know next year there will be elections here, in India, in the US. And if we don't raise our voices now and call out Hindutva, the Hindu Rashtra ideology, then we are to blame. We must be able to be confident and tell these politicians, we had a Sikh kingdom, we will have a Sikh kingdom. And don't forget, the events of 1984 and our experience since then is what gives that knee patar that Sant Jarnail Singh ji talked about, that gave us the cement, those shaheeds, those Jujaru Singhs, those human rights workers like Jaswant Singh Khalada. They led the way And there's one report called Sacrificing Sikhs. You must listen to the audiobook. How the UK government worked with the Indian government, Indira Gandhi, to plan the attack on Darbar Sahib and silence each and every one of you. Not just in 1984, but even now. So my plea is, note in your diaries, 28th of June, 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, there'll be a mass lobby of the UK Parliament. Those MPs have been told, we are coming to talk about Khalistan, our birthright, that kingdom we had, the kingdom you took away, the kingdom you offered, and the kingdom we will have. Bolchak maaf karna, Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.